A very warm welcome to 7Games TV. Today I want to show you another real game blast because there's something new of Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo 5 Prologue is out now. The best running series for the PlayStation is back. We went hunting for gold and silver cups and took the novelties of the series under the magnifying glass. In addition on 7Games TV, the Turbo Hedgehog returns. Sonic Unleashed is released this year. Alone in the Dark 5 was rescheduled and we have news from Guitar Hero. It is one of the most popular race game series for PlayStation. Gran Turismo is always a guarantee for filling the cash boxes. With Gran Turismo 5 Prologue, they released the newest part.
There's nothing like out, stuck in my life. What can I run some through this maze? Break out.
The time has come. Before Gran Turismo 5 comes into the shops, we will test the little slimmed down Prologue version. This compact, smaller version of the probably best running game of the Sony console does not contain all vehicles and stretches of the fifth part, but already provides us an optimal impression of what will come up to us in the next year. The vehicle fleet contains about 70 vehicles. First one snatched the Ferrari license. Who has enough money on the account and passes the tests may eventually take place in the Formula 1 race car of the last season. In Gran Turismo Prologue we may show on 6 stretches which skills we have. All the stretches are of course passable into the other direction. The presumably most challenging stretch is the well-known Eiger North phase, which GT fans know already from the HD demo. Particularly the city course in London is great. Who would like to overtake here needs an ideal timing because the possibilities are a little more restricted than on other courses. However, we do not have to compete for licenses, which many would say are fortunate, but they must live through the different classes and their challenges. We will even show you on our small Gran Turismo 5 Prologue diary what that means. Who does not scam and activate any cars by means of cheats has a lot of work to do. Who thinks one can directly get on the Ferrari is on the wrong track. We start the journey in direction of Class A with this fast racing car, a Daihatsu. Wow! The maximum speed is up to 100 miles per hour. In fact, real running atmosphere does not arise. Well, as the friends of Gran Turismo know that all beginning is heavy, we are pleased that we can soon afford a new car. Wow, a BMW. After 40 minutes and many driven kilometers, we have $35,000 together and gaze at a really nice car. Unfortunately, we stated then quickly that the single challenges have a few vehicle restrictions. Some tests only to be mastered with a certain model. Therefore, back into the garage, we must scrape the last money together and buy a Honda Integra at the trader. Believe it or not, but this test took us after all more than 1 hour. Our aim is to become first. We start, however, on latest position. Honestly said, after 20 minutes one is so despaired that one would like to throw the gamepad with pleasure into the flat screen. But, however, exactly these challenges make Gran Turismo so popular. Always drive a little better, find the ideal line and approximate by 1/10 of a second. It struck us, by the way, that the challenges are not quite well balanced. This is, for example, a hard nut to crack, while in the case of another task, one must only accelerate without being able to make only one mistake. The easier tasks are perfect for collecting money. Just pick up 10 times the gold medal and buy the next bigger car at the car dealer. This is, by the way, the last car which we played freely. Not very good for such a long playtime after all. By the way, it is quite annoying that one cannot change his car quickly before the race. The detour over the garage is time-consuming and senseless. If you have a wrong car, you may not go for one or another challenge, but instead of incorporating a possibility for a fast change, one must always leave the events first and click then right through the menu, change the car and click again back through the menu to the event. That is not reasonable. The reworked menu looks very much tidy. Sometimes we would have wanted, however, a greater font. Graphically, Prologue is in HD unbeatable. The stretches bristle with details. And here in the narrow lanes of London, one gets quite a speed drunkenness. In the exterior mirror, you can see every smallest detail. The cars reflect the streets, houses and opposing vehicles without revealing graphic mistakes. Besides, there's another adequate motor sound and a few nice compositions. The palette is however not very extensive. The completely new arranged driving physics becomes noticeable already in the first race. Every car got its own realistic properties. Many details can be adjusted only in the later course of the game. Traction control and active control that helps you at strong under or overload can be adjusted by the way in stages. Driving without all facilities is extremely difficult. Gran Turismo Prologue offers now also the interior view of the vehicles. An anonymous driver with helmet operates our steering movements. Besides the split screen for a race for two, there exist also online races now, and those are really fun. Up to 16 drivers compete with each other, can be recommended very much. Gran Turismo 5 Prologue shows what path the series takes. The era of HD with incredible graphics, fascinating realism and an optimal long-term motivation convinced us in the first test runs completely. We are dying to play the complete fifth part in the next year. A damage model is supposed to be released in addition soon. Sony works just on a patch, a further step to optimal realism.